Boom. Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Jeff Grew, coming at you with a prospect for the fall of 2025, 2026 NFL Draft. You like the video, subscribe. It don't cost a dime. Here's a kid that I got him listed as a safety. But in my personal opinion, he's athletic enough to play inside or outside, but I think as you get older, it's just a natural. You get bigger, especially listen, bro, you don't stop growing. Some people are late bloomers, 21, 22, 23, but you get bigger as you get older. So this kid is Jason Kilgore. I have him down in my book as a safety, South Carolina, 6'2", 220. He had a productive 2023. 2024, he had a 50 tackle season with 5 interceptions plus 5 passes defensed. The fact that he has the flexibility enough to play inside or out that'll make him go up the draft board, number one. Number two, a bigger wide receiver won't be able to bully him. And he's a ball hawk, bro. He really is, man. He's coming out. He's definitely coming out. I got all these safeties that I've done. I haven't put them out yet. I don't know, man. I'm not a big fan of talking about corners. I got a load of corners I got to put out. But when I started in May, I just had him down as my 15th DB. But he's going to be much, much higher than that. Just checking my list. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you, man. The more tape I look at safety, the more I actually like the class as a whole compared to last year. But a million things can happen from now till April. An injury here, a kid returns, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a preseason watch list. But man, I've given you Ramsey ready, USC. I've given you Tafara, Texas, Nwanka. There's 2 kids with similar names. Just that one's from SMU. Then you also have an Iowa kid, Nwanka. I gave you him. I gave you Keon Seb. I've given you him. Bray Hubbard. I gave you Caleb Downs. That was in the beginning. I gave you Lorenzo Styles. He's another. That's Sonny Styles' brother. Talk about genes, bro. And the father played in the NFL, man. Chris is like secret crazy shit. You can't beat genetics. You can't. But you also can't beat work ethic also. Because you can have somebody with. Yeah, it goes both ways, bro. Because I've seen people never work out a day in their life, and you just hand them a ball and they're fucking a phenom. And then you got other kids that do everything. Lawrence Taylor says it the best. He was like, I was out to 7, 8 o'clock in the morning the night before the game, and we'll go straight to the game and ball out. And he goes, how about if I would have slept in and, how about if I would have slept the night before at 8 and stuff like that? But then he goes, yo, I played my whole career. And you want to hear something crazy? Lawrence Taylor was a one tech, a zero tech at North Carolina. And they switched him. But that he went to North Carolina as a one tech. But long story short, he goes, but yet my whole life, I played with guys who ate, took their vitamins, went to sleep the night before the game. And he goes, they straight up sucked. So it can't be genetics. But yo, you're gonna laugh, man. Like they they, they say there's let's call them supplements for now that you can even change your genetics if you can believe that. I mean, I definitely would recommend it to anybody, especially a young kid. No way. But and to listen, bro, if you made it to the NFL, you already made it. There's no need for that. But if you don't think those dudes in the NFL are all taking PEDs, especially in the off season to get healthy, you're crazy. I would do it. Okay, you just had a surgery. It'll take you 4 months to rehab it. But if you take this, you'll be good in 2 months. What are you gonna do, bro? You're gonna take it. And you know what I laugh? I just find it comical that the NFL they talk PEDs, but yet shouldn't pain medication get thrown into that? Because if you ain't getting that shot, if you ain't good, boom, good afternoon, Charlene. Thank you for jumping in the chat. But yet, if you ain't getting that shot, if you ain't popping 5 perks before the game, you ain't gonna be out there. So how does not pain medication fall under performance enhancing drug? Because without that pain, without that shot of Toradol, and without those pills, you ain't playing. But we all know it's a shot of Sustanon and windshield is going to make you bigger and faster. What's the difference? There is none, people. I'll never forget. I think it was a Monday night game. The Cowboys were playing. Ironically, we have the tent on the side of the, what do you think that tent's for? That's to go in there and get shot up. That's what that tent. That's when the doctor walks in, opens up his coat like the guy has 10 Rolexes. Nah, man, he has 10 injections here, 10 injections there. Long story short, this had to be like a decade ago. Jason Witten hurt his shoulder on a Monday night game. This was when they didn't have the tent. He ran into the tunnel. He wasn't in the tunnel for 3 minutes. He came running right back out. No Band-Aid or nothing. And you could just see the line of blood coming down his arm. So he came in, shoot, gave you a shot of probably, what's that shit they put on? It's topical, but they could also, lidocaine. Probably gave him a shot of lidocaine, or who knows. But he's running back out on the field, and you see the line of blood coming down his arm. I'm like, damn, bro, they don't even try to hide it. But then again, don't you think that's PED? Without that shot, he's not playing the end of the game, but it is what it is. But then the sad part is a lot of those dudes, they get addicted to it. And then when the NFL just says, we're done with you, we're through with you, there's no HR, there's no one to help them. You know what I'm trying to say? Their bodies are destroyed. But to be honest with you, for that amount of money, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do it. That's generational wealth. That's for your kids. And I honestly, if you would ask them guys if they would do it again, I would say 99% of them would tell you, yeah, they would do it again for their love of the game. I'm talking about old guys. New guys, not so much. I call it all friends football. Let me get back to dropping safeties. I'm going to put some comments in the chat, some videos in the chat. This kid can play inside or outside. He's that athletic. Jason Kilgore. I'm going to throw him out there as a safety. South Carolina. Give me a minute, drop some tape. Over and out, and I'll be back at you with some more safeties, and I got some cards.